How Nigeria found black gold. They called it the land that cried oil. Because long before Nigeria struck black gold, the people of Oloibiri noticed something strange. The ground would bubble, the water would shimmer, and sometimes the air smelled like kerosene. No one understood it then. But deep beneath their feet, history was waiting to explode. In the early 1900s, when Nigeria was still under British rule, no one knew the land hid oil. The British cared only about palm oil and cocoa. But in 1908, a company called the Nigerian Bitumen Corporation began searching. They drilled around Lagos and Okitipupa and found nothing. After years of failure, they gave up. 3 decades later, in 1937, Shell Darcy Petroleum, a joint venture between Shell and BP, took over the search. They faced swamps, mosquitoes, and endless disappointment. They drilled across the Niger Delta but still no success. World War II stopped their work, but they returned after the war, more determined than ever. Then, in January 1956, in a quiet village called Oloibiri, Bayelsa State, the miracle happened. At a depth of about 12,000 feet, Shell engineers hit oil, the first commercial discovery in Nigeria. It was the moment that changed the country forever. By 1958, Nigeria exported its first crude oil, about 5,000 barrels a day from Port Harcourt. Within a decade, foreign oil companies flooded in, and production skyrocketed. By the late 1960s, oil had become the heart of Nigeria's economy and the key to its future. But the people of Oloibiri never shared that future. Their farmlands were destroyed, their rivers polluted, and their wealth taken away. Oil made Nigeria rich but left its birthplace poor. Today, Oloibiri is quiet, a forgotten village that once gave birth to a nation's greatest discovery. The wells have long dried up, but the story of that first strike still lives on, the story of how Nigeria found black gold and how that discovery changed everything.